Hey guys, how are we? Good morning. Welcome back to another weekly vloggy vlog. Yet again this week I am just going to take you along with me for a few sessions whilst building my habits for my 30-day challenge. Today we are training glutes and hammies and I just can't wait to get a good pump on my glutes. Like, do you know when you're just craving a nice glute pump? You're craving that like lactic acid burning in your bottom. Yeah, I want that right now. I am just getting ready to go. I gotta quickly take Storm around the block first and do my journaling quickly. But yeah, then we're gonna head to the gym. I am just going to quickly do my pre-workout. I think I mentioned this in the last video, but this is my favourite pre-workout. This cola one, the cherry cola one, for some reason I can just feel it in my body a lot more. So yeah, we're just gonna pop a scoop in there. Honestly guys, do you know when you're just having one of those days and you're like, I need some caffeine? Like I'm having one of those days. I feel like the last day or two I've just felt very bleh, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe it's because the first week is over with, well, the first week of the new year, and like motivation is sort of fading. But like, I just feel bleh. Just, that's all I can, just how I can describe it, bleh. I was going to have a banana. It's so brown. Okay guys, we have just arrived at the gym, just finishing my pre-workout quickly. And whilst I am here, I finished House of Sky and Breath and we are on to House of Flame and Shadow. Now, oh my god, the Easter egg for Akota. Let me just say, if you absolutely love Akota, you need to read these books. Go into it not expecting it to be like Akota, Throne of Glass, of course. It's nothing like those books. It's actually entirely different in my opinion. This world is just so different to those worlds. But for the Akota Easter egg you get, you need to read it because it continues on in this book as well. And that's all I'm gonna say because obviously I do not want to spoil it for anyone. I actually have this in the hardback, which is really big and chunky. I did have a look at buying it on my Kindle for when I'm in the gym, but it's £11. £11 to have a digital book. It is inconvenient, like, but I'm sorry, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think on a Kindle it should be like £5 max. Like, I don't know, but the twist as well, guys, like who Daybright was. But yeah, anyway, we're about to go into the gym. We got glutes and hammies today. Yesterday I went for my run. I haven't vlogged a run in a while, have I? But I've actually bought myself a DJI Osmo Pocket, which arrived yesterday, that I can start taking out with me for like runs, for my hikes, to get better quality, because you guys probably noticed, but I do actually film those on my phone. And I think the DJI Osmo Pocket is not like 100% quality. It's not going to be like my camera, but it's just so small and convenient, and for the better quality I was like, I feel like it's worth the investment, especially as well like when I go traveling and stuff. Say if I go on holiday, if I go to like another honor event, like having this big clunky camera just did get in the way, and I'm like, it's just going to be so convenient for other things in the future, so I invested in it. But yeah, we're going to do a 10 to 15 minute walk on the treadmill to start, to warm up in it all, and then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have a good session, guys. I will have a good session today. So we are going to start off with hip thrusts, of course. We are doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, but at the end of each set we're gonna go straight into pulses and do that until failure. Your glutes will be burning. Oh my god, like I can't even describe how much that burns. It is insane. At the top of each full rep as well, I'm aiming to pause for like 2 to 3 seconds just to have more control and intention with the movement instead of rushing it just to get it done. I can't breathe, guys. So next up we have RDLs. We got 3 sets of 8 to 10. The focus of this movement is to have a slow eccentric phase. And the reason I am doing this is because when we are bending over in an RDL, that's when our glutes are being stretched. So by slowing that down, we are adding a lot more tension to our glutes, which is exactly what we want. To make this a little more glute focused, you want a bit of a bend in the knee, slightly externally rotate your feet and go just below your knees before rising back up. I am using wrist straps. I forgot what these ones are called, I'll put on the screen, but these are my ultimate favourite ones. I would definitely recommend getting some wrist straps because you don't want your grip strength failing before your glutes or your hams. I have mentioned this many times before, but when you are doing the movement, instead of thinking about lowering the weight and picking it back up, think about pushing your hips right back before driving them back forward. It's a hip hinge move. The focus is not lowering the weight, it's pushing back your hips. Oh my lord, that felt really hard today. Like I mentioned earlier, we're focusing on intentionally performing our movements instead of rushing through them. Next, we are doing Bulgarian split squats. We are doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. I have put my knee supports on because if you don't know, I don't have the best knees. But we're going to make these a little more glute focused by stepping a bit further away from the bench, and instead of thinking about lowering down, we're going to hinge into the hip a little. I personally prefer to hold a dumbbell in each hand, but you can hold it in just one. Bulgarians are just a must if you want to grow your glutes. That was 7 reps. Now we're going to match that with the other side. I just realised how muffled the sound is because I'm talking too close to the mic. Sorry, I will try to stop that. For this exercise as well, you really just want to focus on pushing your weight through your waking leg. This leg should not be working. It is just there to provide you some support and stability. You shouldn't be like leaning your weight into that leg to push you up. You should be purely driving through this leg. I actually started with my stronger side first, so now I gotta try and match the reps with my weaker side, so wish me luck. 7 reps. And that's why you start with your weaker side. I could have put my leg a bit further out then. I felt a bit close to the bench, but we'll do that on our next set. Next we got glute ham raise. We're going to do 12 to 15 reps and then straight into body weight for as many reps as possible, and repeat that 2 times. that is the workout complete. I do normally do glute kickbacks at the end, but honestly guys, the gym is just so busy. All the cable machines are taken, so I don't have the patience to wait. So I just done an extra set on the glute ham raise. But yeah, I feel like the pump is pumping today. Do you know what I mean? I love a good glute pump. Already, we're only on week 2 of this 30-day challenge, but I just feel so much more confident. Obviously, like I said earlier, I did have a big lack of motivation and will to train, but now I'm here and I got it done. Like, I just feel incredible. My mood is on a big high right now, and I just feel like I'm seeing progress on my body as well, because I feel like throughout like December and stuff, I felt really self-conscious, but I'm coming out of my shell again. I'm feeling so much more confident and like myself. And there was nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with my body with a bit of extra weight gain, but a little less is where I feel comfortable and my most confident self, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you might prefer me with a little bit more weight, some of you might prefer me with a bit less, but at the end of the day, it's my body, and what makes me feel best and what feels good for me and what's good for my health as well, obviously, is what looks best. But yeah, before we go home, here's a quick look at today's fit. We got the soft motion jacket in black. This is definitely my favorite ONERACTIVE jacket. I feel like the way it sucks you in is just perfect. We have the cobalt blue effortless shorts. I literally love these so much. And I think this is aqua blue, I want to say. Unified micro. I really doubt this is in stock, to be honest. But yeah, got an little tone on tone fit. Literally love it. I actually just realised I haven't shown you guys my Kindle yet, because obviously I had it for Christmas. But here's my Kindle. Decided to get the green one because there was a black one I was going to get, but it was like £120 and this one was only 70. So I told my mother, I was like, realistically, like, I'm gonna use it, but more so for like traveling or like smaller books between my bigger series. So I don't think I really need to spend that much on a Kindle. So yeah, we got a smaller one. But I just wanted to show you my evidence. Crescent City buy for £11.70. That is taking the piss, isn't it? It's just so stupid. It's just like, why are you charging that much for a digital book? Do you know what I mean? I bought a Kindle to make books cheaper. It's not that much fucking cheaper. To be fair, it is a newer book, but like still, like House of Earth and Blood, that was the first book. That's only £5. Like, why can't it be £5? I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'm a cheapskate, if you can't tell. The reason why I'm sat here is because I wanted to show you guys my purchase. Me calling myself a cheapskate, and now I'm literally showing you an expensive camera. But it's an investment and it's for my job, so yeah, okay, I'm allowed to buy stuff like this. So this is my DJI Osmo Pocket. The quality is not amazing, I don't think, but it does what I need it to do, and it's so small and convenient. Like, look how small that is. That literally fits in my pocket. And I just whip it out. The screen is tiny, but literally it is just so good, and the stabilization on it is insane. I'm going to review this for you guys. I'm going to use it when I do my hike, which should be on the weekend. So I'm going to use that for my hike, and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts and whether I think it is actually worth the price, because I know it's a pretty steep price point for such a small camera. But it's just like more so the convenience of it, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'm just gonna have a shower now, get some editing done, and then chill out for the night, read some of my book. And then tomorrow we're getting my hair done. I'm gonna have a toner on her again because, as you can see, it's faded loads now. So I need my toner put back on. The thing with my hair when I put a toner on it, it goes really dark. But the thing is, how darker it is how dark my natural hair is. Hi Hi guys, it is now the next day. I'm actually recording on my Osmo Pocket right now, so I'm not sure what this footage is going to be like. Hopefully it's all good. I'm actually running a bit late because I got stopped at every red light, so I'm gonna have to run up to the hairdressers now. This is the before. We're gonna go a bit darker to match my root colour. I'm gonna show you the after in a sec. All done guys, the hair is now refreshed. I never like filming anything in the hairdressers. I just think it's so awkward, do you know what I mean? Maybe one day I'll gather the confidence. But hair's done now, as you can see, we're back darker. We've put a toner on it, got all the warmth out. But I'm actually going to go get a Subway now. I swear it's like my ritual. Every time I get my hair done, I always get a Subway. I just love a Subway, and I've always had the same Subway order since my first ever Subway, and that is cucumber, ham and cheese with Italian bread. The best Subway ever. I will show you my hair better when I get home. You can't really see it right now. I'm impressed with this DJI Osmo Pocket so far. It's so convenient. I just love it. But yeah, let's go get ourselves a Subway. We have secured the goods. I ended up getting a foot long because I'm actually feeling really hungry. Oh guys, I don't think you understand how good this smells right now. I'm gonna smash this. I of course got myself a Dr. Pepper. Oh my god, I was talking to some of the girls the other day, right? And basically they were making fun of me for calling pop. Apparently it must be like a Welsh thing or something, but I call this pop. Like, I don't call it a fizzy drink. It is a fizzy drink, like I know that, but like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go grab a bottle of pop. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, they were just like, what? Like, that's so weird, but like that's so normal to me. Like, everyone I know, like where I live and stuff, like they all say pop. I also actually grabbed myself some Morrison's cookies. But I love Morrison's cookies, but they've been getting harder lately. Like, I really love soft cookies, but these ones feel quite hard. So hopefully they're nice. And the reason why I actually got those Morrison's cookies is because a cookie from Subway is like £1. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can get 5 for £1 in Morrison's. Do you know what I mean? I think it's £1 anyway. It might be £1.20, but you know what I mean. Like, no, and they're nicer from Morrison's anyway. So yeah, might not be 100% clean eating right now guys, but I do think it's important to remember that you should be able to allow yourself a nice snack here and there. I feel like without that and like going too far into a restrictive mindset, that is where like binging comes in, do you know what I mean? So whenever I get a craving, I personally allow myself to have that craving if like I still want it within the next few hours, do you know what I mean? Otherwise it's just gonna be like constantly in my head. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice Subway now. Here is a Subway. I just dropped all the crumbs all over me! For fuck's sake! I'm just a dipshit, ain't I? Like, I just can't do nothing right, guys. Like, I actually give up, okay? Like, that's the end of it for me. Oh, all over my soft motion flares. I'm not happy. By the way, these soft motion flares, like, I love them more and more every time I wear them. They just make my bum look incredible. I do actually eat the cucumber out of the sandwich first, and then it eats the sandwich. Yeah, but me and Taylor, we're gonna do a sunrise hike this weekend. I'm not sure whether we're gonna do Penyfan or Lynvark. We do want to try Lynvark, but seeing as we're doing it for sunrise, I think it's best that we do Penyfan just because it's a new route and we can get a Penyfan fairly quickly. I've been wanting to do a sunrise hike for ages. I have tried it before, but like I have gone and like it's been cloudy, so like there's literally no sunrise. But like I feel like now is the best time to do it because the sunrise on frosty mornings, I don't know if you guys notice this, but it's always so nice, and that's what we're having a lot of right now. So hopefully when we do it, we're gonna have a nice sunrise and it's just gonna be fun. Obviously, like, I want to get into hiking so much more this year. I've got like a bucket list of hikes I want to do, Ben Nevis being the top one. Like, we have to do Ben Nevis this year. It's just like, I tried to book a stay in Scotland for Christmas for my boyfriend, but basically it's just like a 9-hour drive, and I was just like, I don't know whether we're gonna be better catching a flight, and it was too much to think about. So we're gonna sort that out sometime in the summer instead, because I think the summer is going to be a better time to climb Ben Nevis anyway. But in a couple of weeks, around like the 10th of Feb, we're going North Wales. We're gonna climb Snowdon again for sunset. We're gonna climb it for sunset so we can see the sunset as we're climbing. And we're also going to do another hike in Snowdon. We're not sure exactly what that's going to be yet, but we just want to make the most out of our stay. We're only staying there for 2 nights, but like whilst we're in North Wales, we want to like make the most out of it, because obviously we've already done Snowdon before. I've done it 2 times now. This will be my 3rd, so I want to try another new hike as well. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go home now. I actually read quite a bit more of Crescent City last night, guys, and I love it. Like, Sarah Jane Maas, I don't know what this girl does, but her books are just incredible. I fucking love them. Here is the hair. You can see it better now. Please excuse the mess in the background if you can see that. No, you cannot see that. I am just about to do a little cleaner. But yeah, this is my hair. I just way prefer it dark now. I feel like I did like my hair blonde, but I think it's true what they say. Your natural hair colour is the one that suits you best. I just realised I haven't showed you guys this, so I painted Terezin from Throne of Glass. Do we like it? Hi guys, it is now a Friday. Today we are doing my full upper body cardio, abs and core. Now, if you didn't watch my last weekly vlog, first of all, why not? Second of all, you would have seen that I didn't have a very good upper body workout. It actually turned out that it was because of my period. I actually come on early. But yeah, I just didn't have a good session, and I already did not enjoy upper body workouts, so like I didn't want to let that one bad session like leave a sour taste in my mouth. So I'm staying positive today. Today I'm going to have a good session. I actually didn't do anything with my hair today, so if it looks a bit messy, that's why. We got 10 to 15 minutes on the treadmill to start to get some steps in. I was so close to buying the £11 Kindle book, guys, but no, I was like, don't do it, Ali. You can be at a bit of an inconvenience for a while, because I was looking. This one, yeah, is £11 on a Kindle. Whereas, like, say, like, Fourth Wing I have in the hardbacks. They're all so much cheaper. So, I think I'll just have to grin and bear it through this hardback book, and then buy the Kindle versions of Fourth Wing for when I am in the gym. I love having a hardback book because I feel like you can just keep them so much nicer, and like I'm starting to collect some books for when I move out for my bookshelf, but at the same time they are harder and more inconvenient to read, especially if you want to take them places with you, because they are a lot heavier as well. But yeah, let's go in there, guys, and bloody smash this session. Let's do it. So to start the workout, we are doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 push-ups. These are really humbling me at the moment. I used to be able to do like 20, and now I do struggle to hit 10, which is quite embarrassing. But yeah, let's get the tunes going. I feel like I am in a really fucking good mood today. Like, I don't know why I've just had this like burst of energy all of a sudden, and I just feel like ready to conquer the day. I just met you. And this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Next we got renegade rows, 3 sets of 6 to 8. These are harder than they look. I was actually shocked when I done them. So this week I have lowered the weight just so I can get some good clean reps. And then once that gets easy, obviously I can then progress the weight. The goal for this exercise is to keep your trunk stable. So all this here shouldn't be rocking about and moving. You need to keep as still as possible and in one place. This is just a really good core exercise. It also works your back because obviously you're doing a rowing movement. Up by them jeans, but with the fur. A whole the club's looking dead her. See how nice, slow, and controlled I'm doing this. The goal is to really squeeze and engage your core. And to do that, like imagine someone sort of punch you in the stomach right now and like what you would do. So you would like tense your stomach, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just let them go, that would wind you. You need to like tense your stomach like you would as if someone was going to punch you. Hello, next we got pull-ups. We're doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 with a band to give me some extra assistance to be able to complete some more reps. We're focusing on a slow and controlled eccentric, so we're not rushing the reps. Next, we're going to do standing overhead press, 3 sets of 8 to 10. I'm choosing to do standing because it requires me to use my core more because you have to have more stability. I am sorry if this lighting is really bad. I don't think the lights work here, but it's the only quiet corner in the gym right now. So, gonna have to work with it. And finally, before we move on to our abs, we're going to do ball slams, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. This is an intimidating exercise. I was so scared to do it, but honestly, it's fine. Okay, so we're on to our little ab and core finisher. This is literally just 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and repeated 2 times. This is the dreaded part of the workout, the part I tend to skip. I literally skipped it last week. But 2025 is for making change and doing things that make me uncomfortable. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're starting out with plank with shoulder taps. This is a really good core movement. So like I said, 30 seconds, let's go. Similar to renegade rows, the goal here is to keep all your trunk as stable as possible. Next up, we have leg raises. To make this more comfortable for me, I actually place my hands under my bum and lie down. And then what you're gonna wanna do is, like I mentioned earlier, really squeeze your core in and try to keep that gap with your lower back here very minimal. And then what you're gonna do, crunch forward, raise your legs and down and keep up like this. This is hard and you can progress this
or regress it to make it easier for you and your level. Next we have Russian twists, and I don't know why, this is like one of the exercises I find the hardest. And it's like, it's so weird because I would consider it an easier one of the lot, you know what I mean? Or I used to anyway. But obviously where I haven't been doing them, it's so hard for me. Like, I have no shame in admitting that, guys. It is hard for me. So what I do is I keep my feet planted on the floor. If you lift them up, it's going to make it harder. I then lean back a little, really squeeze in and engage in that core again, and move from side to side. Then of course, if you want to make it a bit harder, lift up your feet and do it that way. Actually, that feels kind of good today for a change. You know what though, like a lot of these exercises, I feel it in my quads the most, because obviously like you're lifting and having to hold them there, like that's where I feel it the most. Hopefully my wall sits on my glutes and quad day will help me with that. Anyway, next we have bicycle crunches. A mistake a lot of people make with these is just swinging around and going too fast. So again, like with all your bloody ab exercises, you're gonna wanna really squeeze that core. That should be the focus. Like if you're doing your abs and you're completely rushing through the exercises and not doing them with intention, then you're not doing them right. The same goes for any exercise, really. If you're not performing with intention, if you're just rushing through the movement to get it done, then you're not doing it right. And I know how easy it is to do that, trust me. It's so tempting to just get it out of the way, but you're not going to see progress that way. You're going to see more progress from slowing it down and performing with intention. So I like to start in like a crunch position and then bend my one leg out, and then you want to like lean your elbow into that knee whilst really squeezing and engaging your core. And then switch to the other side and keep doing that. Oh, fucking hell. Next we got mountain climbers. Can I take my shoes off for this? I never used to be able to do this exercise. I always looked so pathetic trying to do it. So here are some tips for when you are doing it. So you're gonna wanna start in an upright plank position. The mistake I always made was lifting my bum too high whilst I was bringing my knees in. To progress this, if you don't feel like you can do the full mountain climber yet, you can start by going up and then just bringing your knees forward like this and squeezing and engaging that core. Then once you feel a bit more comfortable doing that, you can start adding like a little hop to it, you know what I mean? So you can start speeding it up a bit, making it quicker. Finally, we got hollow body hold. I hate this with a passion. I can barely hold it for 20 seconds. And let me just note that if you find yourself needing to stop and restart, that is absolutely fine. So I cannot hold the hollow body hold for 30 seconds. So what I do is I come back down and I go back up into it. And over time I will get better and I will be able to hold it for 30 seconds. Breathe. I'm back up. Fucking hell. Feel my girl. Everybody wanna take a ride away.
Literally got my hair done yesterday, now it's all sweaty, love that for me. But it was such a good workout, and that is, there you go, exactly why you cannot let one bad workout destroy your perception, is that the word? For like your future workouts. I just feel really good and positive now. I started the week in a little bit of a slump, wasn't really feeling the best, but I just feel so good, and I think as well it's because I'm so excited for my sunrise hike tomorrow. I just can't wait for the views. We have arrived at Penyfan, ready to do our sunrise hike. It's actually quite busy. Yeah, we're gonna go climbing now. It's really dark outside, as you can see. So we gotta get up there quick. So yeah, we're gonna go climb. And so the hike begins. Where's my camera looking? It is so dark. Let's hope we make it up there for sunrise. I'm too fast, didn't I? I just got you on 4K admitting to defeat.
Yeah, just have a drink back, eh? Only got 5 hours sleep. Head fucking loads. Wrong way. I trained legs yesterday.
Oh,
Exactly.
here comes the excuses.
And she's got a dog pulling her as well.
Oh yeah, like he's doing much.
Fucking wasn't the incline then.
No, he was not.
He was.
Well, I told you could have him.
No, I don't need him. I'll pussy like you.
Sharp, like, you know. Yeah.
Nah.
Stupid boy. We are not even halfway there yet. It's really cloudy and foggy. We can't really see much ahead of us, so I'm not sure what this sunrise is gonna be like. Yeah, I did end up having to change my coat. I was so lucky. I had a warm coat in the car because I did have my soft motion like fleece jacket on. I don't know why, I didn't expect it to be so cold. Like obviously it would be like this is like early hours of the morning, but I just didn't expect it to be, you know? Ah! We are out of the cloud and we can start to see the sunrise. Oh my god, so pretty. That's like so dreamy. Oh my god. Just can't get over it. It's so pretty. I've never seen Penyfan so pretty in all my life. We are on top of Penyfan now. I think there's people camping here. Man, actually, just so unreal. Oh, pretty boy. He's so handsome. Do you like it? Taylor? Is it pretty? You're pretty too. All done now. We are heading back down. It was definitely worth the early wake up call, wasn't it, Taylor? Right guys, we have just finished our hike. Just got back to the car. It is so fucking cold. Oh my god. My hair is, I don't know how my hair is so wet. It must have been like from the clouds, like I don't know, the condensation. Taylor's here with his roll. Bacon roll wasn't cheap, was it?
No, that's mine.
Oh, you got me one of you?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm stuck holding this a minute. Yeah, we're just getting a little roll because we're both starving, because obviously we had to leave so early. We didn't eat anything, so this is Taylor's. He's always dramatic, guys. He always has something big. Oh, delicious. Oh god, small compared to yours, man. I just got a little bacon butty. God, that's tiny, oh. I think you'd fill up a bit more, wouldn't you? But yeah, that is everything for today's video. I'm going to end it here now. I need to literally edit this video and get it uploaded by tomorrow. So we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's weekly vlog. And I will see you in the next one. Say bye, Taylor.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say love you.
Okay.